And then I was eating pizza, and then the pizza, like, I don't know, man. There was like, I think they overcooked it, and I went back to the chef, and I'm like, bro, this is supposed to be like the best of the best pizza restaurant, and it's like burnt.
It was Little Caesars, so it wasn't a chef, and it wasn't the greatest.
It wasn't Little Caesar, bro. No, I take my pizza eating serious. Oh shit, dude, we're on. Oh my god. Oh shit. Anyways, guys, we're on Nuke the Fridge. That's, see the logo right there? Right there.
Yep, right there.
Nice.
I'm seeing
nice
it. Look, wow, it's just floating there.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
let me tickle it. Let me tickle it.
Let me
tickle it.
There we go. I'm cupping it.
Yeah, it looks like meatballs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Louis Lecca in the house, aka Nerd Lecca, and to the left of me, I got one of the experts in the movie industry, Rab Sanchez. What's up, homie?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, the Atomic Wire.
The Atomic Wire, slowly building it back up.
Yeah. Well, we're building back a little bit together because used to be big in the movie industry.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. But I figured I could come back and give my opinions that no one cares about.
There's a few people here. There's a lot of people. What, we got like 16 people? That's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
So we're planning on expanding, making these shows like more, like making more and more all the time. You know,
we have a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're ready to announce that, but
we just
I think. Well,
here's the bottom line. Robert does not sleep.
Nope.
So he wants to do a morning show here and just like start 4 a.m. He's going to wake up. He's going to make the show, go live. And it's going to be the show when every day when you're up, when you wake up, Nuke the Fridge has updated you on all that's important with movie news and entertainment news. And that's what we're working on right now. But we need a name. And if you guys have an idea for a name, please let us know. Tweet at us, whatever. And maybe we could get that going. I want a name. And I see a lot of people love pizza here. So what's up, Carly? What's up? Bernadette Lone Fire in the house. Allie, Lorraine, what's up? Matthew, don't pretend you don't know Joker. What? No, actually, hey, what's up? Grayson Report. Actually, I love that avatar, Lisa's.
That's a great avatar.
That's a great avatar. So subscribe to Grayson Report as well. Tony, what's up? Trixie in the house. And you are here too, Christina. Yeah, we had a little bit of a conversation over there on Nerd Report. Nerd Report, we're gonna get a little bit more real, a little bit more like edgy talk, more. Sure. And here we're just gonna be movie talk, streaming. So if you want that over there, we're over there on Nerd Report and stuff. And we have a meetup on Tuesday at the TCL Chinese Theater at 5. Are you gonna go?
I will be there.
Yeah,
I will be there.
Yeah, let's Atomic Wire say hi. And Lisa's gonna get there as well. She's gonna be there. So this week in movies, Robert, you're supposed to be updating Nuke the Fridge. Let me look. You know
what? I have to. I have to apologize.
What?
I have to apologize. Wife's out at a wedding, and I was extremely busy. Work killed me. But tomorrow, I will be doing a big old update, probably about 10 articles, and then back on the track.
Holy shit! Caught.
Back on track. Back on track. And then starting Monday, we'll be back on track, posting everything that's updated. But I just kind of realized so Nerd Report brings you.
Don't change the topic.
I'm not changing the topic. But Nerd Report brings you all the news that is pertinent in the real world, right? Right? Because you talked about everything that's going on in the real world, and then you could come to Nuke the Fridge and forget about everything you just heard on Nerd Report.
Where you'll believe a man can fly. You'll believe like a fucking dude can't get killed after getting shot a million times.
That's exactly it. This is This is the show that makes you want to forget about all the crap, the real crap that's going on in the world. You know, inflation doesn't happen here.
Oh, yes, it does. Inflation does happen here. Hey, if you want to support the channel as well, oh, you know what? I'm gonna drop right now. I didn't do it on Nerd Report, but I'll drop it here. The Patreon is the way to go. If we get one new Patreon, it'll be amazing. Let me get that in here.
Drop my OnlyFans there too, will you?
We don't want to scare the people off. Hold on. But we have fun on both. It's not just okay. So we have 28 people on our Patreon. I'm gonna drop the link right now. We get 29 by the end of the show. It'll be worth it. We got a $2 tier. $2 tier, man. Or if you want to upgrade your tier, you can do that. So we're dropping some exclusives and stuff on Patreon. So yeah, we get that. So all right, man. Let's get to right,
all bad. That was all bad.
Yeah, that was bad. What's the topic today?
Well, I think the big one has to be Indiana Jones. They finally released a poster, kind of like another poster, another image, and they also released there we go, the Empire covers, which kind of looks kind of cool. And a lot of people were wondering, what does that have to do with, you know, Indiana Jones? They're in New York City, and it looks like a Tinker Tape parade, right? And I was wondering what it was about. And then they finally kind of released a little bit of information on the Empire magazine. And they also kind of gave a little bit of a scoop. You know, we all know about when the Germans after World War II, we're not going to use the N-word because you'll get dinged on YouTube.
The bad guys from World War II.
The bad Germans from World War II.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of them came to work for NASA.
They
right?
did?
They did. It was called Operation Paperclip. This is real stuff.
Okay.
So a lot of Germans that happened to be part of that political party in Germany during World War II came to work for NASA. Okay, like Van Braun, the guy who actually led NASA and is responsible like for the Apollo missions and the whole thing.
Yeah.
He was the guy who created the V2 rockets and stuff, right? For the Germans. After the Germans lost, right? They ended up coming to work for the US.
Legally.
Okay. Legally. They even created a little town in New Mexico. This is real stuff in New Mexico. And there was a lot of Germans that happened to be part of that political party.
Yeah, the bad guys
from Germany. Okay. And so this story kind of picks up on that. And evidently the character, if you kind of go back up, can you share that? It talks about how...
Isn't this the guy from Harry Potter?
I'm not sure who they are, but we do know that Mads Mikkelsen, all right, is
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah.
Lisa's favorite.
Yes. He is the bad guy. Okay. Yeah. He is the bad guy. And evidently he's kind of like a Von Braun, which is kind of like the guy who, you know, kind of led NASA, right? And if you kind of read a little bit of the synopsis or the storyline, it's kind of interesting. Okay. We do know that there were some pictures that were leaked on the internet a few months ago that showed Harrison with dots on his face. So they know there was going to be like some new de-aging technology stuff. So we'll see what they're going to do. There's supposedly some time travel aspect towards this. But it's weird. Indy is going to be in New York City. And that picture that they're showing there, that's the Tinker Tape parade for the Apollo 11 mission. Right. So they're mixing a little bit of fact, a little bit of fiction, kind of like they've always done in the Indiana Jones movies. What do you think?
That picture looks good, man, but they wait so long. Oh, there he is. They're not showing his face.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Well, the last one, bro.
I'm afraid that because he already looked, and I want to be clear, I love Harrison Ford, hell, he's part of my childhood between, Han and Indy. But
you want to be between Han and Indy?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the DeLorean of Doom.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Sean.
So yeah, man. Show him your fertility idol.
Ain't that pretty?
Yep.
It's a nice one. Nice one.
Is it heavy too?
It's actually, this was a custom made piece from a company in Spain.
The eyes are really good.
Yeah, this is actually nice.
How much does this cost you?
That was like $400. I have the base.
It's Inca.
Huh?
It's an Inca. It's Inca.
Yes.
So it has the child being birthed here. It looks like a pee-pee, but it's not. It's a fertility idol.
Yep.
And the legend is this is like a god that if you don't have kids, it like helps you have an offspring. It's pretty heavy. It feels like it's really here. And the eyeballs, this is one thing I noticed with the props you could buy. The toys, they don't really have the eyes right.
No, not at all.
Because the eyeballs look like real eyeballs.
Yeah, this right here is a piece that I wanted it for a while, and I finally got it.
Well, I'll tell you what, put it back there.
And just leave it there. I
swear I'll get back to you. So what do you guys think? Indiana Jones, what do you guys think? Okay, what are there more chances of? Indiana Jones being good or Robert updating nuclearfridge.com? Let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, how is he going to blame his wife? Meanwhile, if you want to call in, I am going to drop the link here. Call in. So yesterday, did you watch our video on Jody's Corner?
Yeah, I watched a good chunk of it.
Yeah, so we had a topic that a lot of topics that were very interesting. But what franchise do you think is underrated?
Which franchise is underrated?
Yeah, if any.
Stargate.
That's a good one. I didn't think about that. But it has fans, but not
recently.
Not even recently. It's not like a overwhelming, massive, amount.
But right off the bat, I'm going to say, because people are going to automatically assume like the Brown Coats and the Firefly folks, or
Firefly is also underrated.
the Buffy fans that are out there, which there are a lot out there. I think one that's going to have a big change soon is going to be Doctor Who. All right. And I think part of it, there's always been these core fans of Doctor Who, and obviously primarily, the Brits, big hardcore. But now that Disney is going to be broadcasting it on Disney Plus, and there's also talk that they're going to have some creative input, I think they're going to try to Americanize Doctor Who a little bit. Let's see what happens, but I think Doctor Who is also very underrated.
I don't like Doctor Who that much.
It has its
Firefly
fans.
Though. I do agree. I don't like Firefly, but I do agree that's could probably be in talks. But I came out with a weird one, a weird opinion, because people were like, nah. But as of like 10 years ago, Back to the Future wasn't considered up there with Star Wars. It's the one that's the lower tier.
But it was it was only lower tier because we weren't getting any more of them, right? And you had the filmmakers and everyone being very protective. Now, I think that's going to change. I think don't be surprised in the next Back to the Future, we're probably going to have a new, instead of Marty McFly, we're going to have like Martina McFly or something, or something.
Bernadette, what is on your mind?
Oh, I'm just excited about Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones.
What exactly do you like about Indiana Jones?
Yes,
Bernadette.
He's hot. No, just the adventures, though. No, I mean the adventures and everything. I loved it when Sean Connery played his dad. I think that has to be one of my favorite ones.
Connery, but you know why he played his dad, right? Why it was perfect?
No, why?
Because Indiana Jones is actually a 007 James Bond character, very heavily inspired by James Bond. So
Absolutely.
the idea is like, well, we want Indy's dad here. Well, who created Indiana Jones? James Bond. Who's James Bond?
Oh.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'll do the quick. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. George Lucas, Spielberg on a beach in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And they came up with George had an idea because Spielberg wanted to do a 007 movie. And George said, hold my margarita. Here's a thought. And he said, here's Indiana Smith. And it ended up evolving to Indiana Jones. So yes, he was inspired by Sean Connery.
Now they said they had no intention of hiring Harrison Ford.
No, they did not.
I find that story very strange.
Well, remember, they had Tom Selleck.
But I find it strange that Harrison Ford, after American Graffiti, was a carpenter, and I feel like that story is a little weird. Like almost like I don't believe it.
Well, they didn't want to hire him for Indy because they didn't want to like typecast him because he was already like one of the big faces for Star Wars, right? And they did have Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck was going to be Indiana Jones, and that's the reason. But the reason that didn't happen was because he couldn't get out of. They couldn't work out a shooting schedule for Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, for you Disney adults out there, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Have you always noticed that one is dressed like Indy and the other one's dressed like Magnum PI?
Yeah.
For a reason.
Oh,
he has too much time on his hands.
Well, there you go.
Brandon, what's up? How are you? What's on your mind?
A lot's on my mind, and I'm so glad that Nuke the Fridge and Rob and Bernadette are here to talk.
Hi, Brendan.
So, do you have any opinions about Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones, I will. They're going to keep the franchise going as much as they can.
Is it going to be good?
Who knows? I mean, nothing's as good as it was.
You always have the deep takes.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't.
Nuke the Fridge with Brandon Torres with all the deep takes. You
honestly, I saw my name
hey, Brandon, what's up? What's up, Brandon? Welcome to Nuke the Fridge. What is on your mind about Indiana Jones? What is your opinion?
Well, I think it's
I think it's gonna keep going.
Andy Jones. We're gonna like just deep dive, but no, I love you guys and all this whole like.
Well, you better love us.
I mean, shoot, my mama is Julie. She sent me here on my behalf.
Well, hey, listen. I love Battlestar Galactica. I love Starbuck, and I love Trixie because she's our Starbuck.
I'm not getting out of bed. I'll make no apologies for it. It's not happening. You have to deal with it.
Indiana Jones in Europe. How big is it?
Do you know what? See, for my generation, not so much. My generation they're very much into Tomb Raider, which I liked, but let's face it, Indiana Jones is a much better Tomb Raider. There's that one. But I mean, I quite like the Indiana Jones films to be quite fair. I haven't watched one in about 2 years. I've been watching so much other crap. But I am looking forward to this one to be quite fair. I like the poster though to be fair because it was in the city, and I was kind of like, fuck is he going to be doing in the city? Is that going to be more like a national treasure kind of thing? But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, who knows?
So Trixie, are you a Doctor Who fan, Trixie?
I like the original Doctor Who's. I don't like any of the new ones. What the hell were they doing with Billy Piper and that shit to start with? And I haven't watched it since then.
Piper's hot. What are you talking about?
No, she's not. No, fuck off. No, she's not.
Lewis, can I ask her what year she was born?
Who?
Trixie.
That's
I'm
rude.
old.
Are you a Gen Xer? Are you?
I'm the same age as Brandon. I'm 34.
34. Okay, so then I don't really consider myself like a Zoomer. I grew up watching The Exorcist and all the other stuff, like
yeah, but you're like me. You're weird.
Yes.
I'm like the exception to the rule of the UK. Like honestly, girls here, mate, they're all still getting their hair done and shit. Mate, I do my own hair. I don't have long nails. I don't do any of that crap. There's not very many gamer, geeker, like film girls here. To be fair, I don't know any of them. Not one.
Hey, real quick, also, Sean Stackhouse, if you're still here, I want everybody to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
I
Sean.
wasn't able to,
Happy birthday.
Happy
but
birthday,
give
Tom.
him a love, give him a like, a subscribe. Thanks, bud. We're gonna have him here more for sure if he wants to.
Can I tell you a story about Indiana Jones with me?
No, I want to hear it.
Okay. No. Um.
No,
So
you
I
didn't.
was we saw Indiana Jones. My mom took me to the theater when it came out, and because they said the name in the first movie, Jehovah, I was a Jehovah's Witness when I was little. So my family left once they said that name, and we were forbidden to watch any more Indiana Jones movies.
That's weird because there's several other not Jehovah Witness friendly things in that film before it gets to the Jehovah part. And I know a Jehovah Witness that actually praised the film because they spelled it right.
Well, I gotta say something, and I don't think you even know
You're a
this.
Jehovah Witness.
No, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness,
Yes.
but I left a
Okay,
long
you
time
could
ago.
stop knocking on my door then at all times.
Okay.
Oh my God.
My family had a different reaction to that when they mentioned Jehovah, right? They thought it was like cool if they actually mentioned the name of God, right? Like,
Yeah,
so
they
they
thought,
took a positive spin
yeah,
towards
and they
it.
spelled it correctly.
Well, they spelled it Latin. They spelled it no.
That's the right way to do it.
Really.
Yeah,
Right.
my family, like my auntie, she was obsessed with this religion and everything, and she talked to the elders, all this and that, and from henceforth, nobody was allowed to see that movie because they spoke the name, and they thought it was blasphemy and all that crap. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's like it's a friggin' movie, people. I mean, that's the name of God, right? I mean, or whatever you want to
I
say,
think
but
I think all the Bibles call the God Jehovah.
yeah, I mean,
Most Bibles
Yeah.
have that name on
I
them.
have a joke about God's name.
Okay, just don't get us banned from Twitter. Or
No,
whatever.
it's on TikTok, right? So, what do you think God's real name is? Howard. Our Father out in heaven, hallowed be his name. I get some ridiculous stuff when I'm drunk on TikTok. It just makes me laugh.
Lorraine, what are your thoughts here today?
Lorraine, yes. Lorraine Lamore.
Well, I'm glad you were telling us about this movie because I didn't know what was coming.
Indiana
And I'm
Jones
looking
5.
forward to it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, boy. Can you hear me? This house.
Yes, ma'am.
we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, she can.
Okay, sorry. Last time I
Waving my chancla. Yes.
Guys, I would love to stay with you guys for half an hour till you fix your technical stuff, but the truth of the matter, people tune out, and I can't afford to have everyone tune out because
Brandon.
there's technical issues.
So
I'm going to go in because it's 10 to 5, and I'm actually very comfortable in my bed, so I'm going to go to sleep. But I hope you guys have a good show, and I'll broadcast this at the pub tomorrow. Have a good night.
Hey, listen, if you want to start a channel where the camera's just aimed at you as you sleep right there, let me know.
Big brother.
I'm not starting to go GoFundMe for that. It's not happening.
We'll call it Trixie Report. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
So Brandon, since you're from what I'm getting, you are a movie fan. The more I see Indiana Jones 5, you know what vibe I'm getting? Like I'm thinking that it's going to be eventually we're going to have like Indiana Jones 8, right? Because they always say, "Oh, we're not going to do anymore," and I'm thinking we're going to end up like having like Bubba Hotep. Did you ever watch that movie, Louis?
Yeah.
Right, where Bruce Campbell plays an old Elvis Presley fighting, mummies inside an old folks' home, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly the vibe I'm getting because, dude, Harrison 80, he broke a hip. That's why they had to stop shooting the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's just it's a money pit, man. I mean, that's all it is for Hollywood. They're just like, okay,
I think that take the role of Indiana Jones if they make a new Indy or replace him.
They should replace him.
They
But
should
who
have.
do you think it would be? Who do you guys consider to be an Indiana Jones replacement?
Wasn't it
Hold on.
River Phoenix before?
Brandon, give him the bullwhip and the fedora, and he could start, playing it off.
River Phoenix would have been old right now.
River Phoenix. No, this is what's interesting.
River Phoenix would probably be 60.
So you guys remember last week we talked about this, that my belief is that they've always should have recast, just the same way you recast 007's James Bond. There's no reason why you can't recast Indiana Jones. 15 years ago, no, he would have been 50 years old, 51 years
52.
old. Yeah. One of the things that I've always said, 10 years ago, they could have cast Nathan Fillion and I would have been perfectly fine him playing Indiana Jones. Right? They got to do something different because he's 80 years old. It's a too big of an IP for them not to continue doing something in the Indiana Jones franchise. They've talked about doing the Abner Ravenwood TV show. But we'll see what happens.
And Shia LaBeouf, wasn't he supposed to be the next Indiana Jones? Shia LaBeouf.
And yeah, that's what they were trying to do. It looked like, but that didn't fly. It wasn't executed correctly.
Yeah.
I didn't care for that one.
I trust Lewis's, his critique.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. All right, listen. Atomic Wire. Let's send everybody over there. How many subs do you have, dude?
I don't know, 182 or something. 100.
He's sad. He wants more people.
Yeah. I got to be more consistent, which I will be. The Atomic Wire.
Dude, we do some movie trivia night and we'll have some fun. Get some more.
Well, let's drop his link. It looks like this right here. Sorry, I'm a little tired, man. Jody's Corner was crazy last night, so my energy
I saw that. I saw it.
That was amazing, though.
So,
dude, Lewis is awesome.
Yeah, the three of you go together.
Yeah, click right here. All right, I'm dropping the link for Atomic Wire. Could we get him to 200 today? Because then he's gonna be like, bro. Give me 200. Right there, you can see if it looks like this, you're on the right place. Right there. He's got some good stuff. He's got a Frankenstein vlog. He's got another one right here with Kevin Conroy. I don't know why this guy in the middle is wearing those shorts so high. But anyways,
he was purposely trying to flash people.
Yeah. You got him right here, him looking innocent. He's got a Wakanda review. Here he's coughing. What else is going on?
Coughing, okay.
He's got Michael Myers dancing. I mean, what else do you want? This is like the happy channel.
Can we share him in the Telegram chat?
Yeah, share him on the Telegram as well. Oh, we got 2 more people. Share him right now. Share him right now on the Telegram.
Okay.
200, man. What's up with you guys? Grayson report as well.
That's our homie. Atomic Wire is a homie.
Yeah, the homie. Orale, homie.
Orale,
right.
homie. That's our buddy. We gotta go to Cuba and eat some sofrito and all that stuff too.
Can I just say too, Lewis, you're looking pretty gangster tonight.
Yeah.
What
You know what gave it away? You know what gave it away? The Sonic the Hedgehog cap.
Yeah.
West Side Sonic say.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to East Los right now and eat some tacos at King Taco.
Somebody told me like these girls that were kind of like, how there's girls that are like semi cholitas.
Oh, I know that. Yes, that's my whole life.
Kind of like Bernadette.
I was in high school. I was straight up chola. I was just
I used to have a friend like that, and I go, man, I don't want to be confused as like a cholo or gangster. She goes, dude. Because I go, I'm bald and I have a goatee, Hispanic dude. And she goes,
oh, wait, you're Hispanic?
She goes like this. She goes, you have too much of a Colgate smile to be a gangster.
Maybe you put like a gold cap.
I put a gold cap.
Or put a gold cap on you. Put a grill on you.
Yeah.
I'm
going to Nerd Report and we're posting Atomic Wire.
Yeah. For movies, we're gonna start push the movie issue here. You know, get some.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna probably. My goal, with Louis' permission, is to at least, at first, maybe 3 times a week in the mornings. If it goes well, we'll prepare to go daily. We have another colleague friend who runs the Splash Report out of New York, and
The creator of Latino Review.
yeah, the creator of Latino Review, another guy who's old school, a true fanboy who used to be out there breaking stories, you know, before
Lisa knows him.
Lisa
Yeah,
knows him?
oye, oye, oye. That's
Okay.
where we got the oye, oye.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kelvin.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa does know him. And so the plan is 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you know, 9 a.m. Eastern Time to do a show. And Semi Cholita. That's funny.
There is semi-cholitas are hot.
Semi
Okay, it's not
Cholita.
all the way.
What's that?
Okay, keep pimping. We'll talk about semi-cholitas.
We'll talk about Semi Cholitas.
Yeah.
So imagine like a Good Morning America or the Today Show, but about geeky shit and movies. That's the plan. Hopefully starting like right after Thanksgiving break.
Well, I think y'all are semi-cholitas, and y'all are hot. Maybe.
No, like semi-cholitas. What are they, right? They're mostly like Latina girls, you know, that are not afraid to put on a little bit of hard makeup. This not too hard, you know.
But do they? But
They
do
still have their eyebrows kind of.
I'm about to say, do they have their eyebrows or
Sometimes,
they
yes,
draw them
sometimes.
in?
Yeah, I think they're not semi-cholitas anymore if they call someone La Blue Eyes. If it goes like that, no.
Or la spooky.
Yeah, if they're talking like that, if they say A too much, that's overboard. Yeah. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I was little 40 back in the day. You know, I had the black lip liner, had
So you're
the
a
red
semi-cholita?
lipstick. Well, back in the day when in high school, yeah, I had the dickies and did my bangs, full
Was
bunch
that
of,
cool?
you know, had the permanent, had the hairspray, everything. Yeah,
So-
I did have my eyebrows though. I did.
So could I use your logo right here and put semi-cholita?
Go for it.
My Cholita show.
So, should we make a film about semi-cholitas?
Yeah.
I always like, you don't speak Spanish, do you, Brandon?
Oh yeah, yo hablo español.
Oh my God, that was the most.
I sound like a white guy, but
Sí,
yeah.
habla español.
Did y'all know I was sitting with my grandmother yesterday, and she was.
Wait, hold on. If you close your eyes and you say that again, I feel like Keanu Reeves is in the studio.
You killed my dog.
Brandon, Bernadette, love you guys. Everyone watching, thank you very much. Love you too, Robert. But we gotta set up your laptop here. We're gonna try to improve his streaming and stuff like that. But that's it for today. What do you think?
I think we're good. Maybe next week we'll do a show in Español.
No.
Órale, que sí.
For la Cholita.
Why don't we do it in Spanglish for
In Spanglish.
semi
En Chola.
Spanglish?
Claro que sí, Holmes. ¿Qué pasó?
I'll show up in Dickies.
Yo, bro, do you have black lipstick on? What the hell's going on here, Brandon?
Yo soy el cholo.
Oh, he's in Chola.
El
What's going
cholo.
on with Brandon here?
Brandon. You look emo.
I'm about to say he's going emo.
Emo primo. Yo soy el emo primo.
El emo primo. Are you listening to My Chemical Romance back there or something too?
What is this?
I'm just having
Okay,
fun. man.
Brandon, the crew over
We love
here.
you, dude. We're doing
Bernadette,
it.
I think we found our real semi-cholita, and it's Brandon Torres.
Órale, Brandon.
¿Qué pasó?
All right, guys.
Jeff says that Brandon is embracing the cure.
Hey, there hasn't been a Cure movie, and I gotta say, I think Tim Burton would be a great director for the Cure.
But
I mean,
who would play Fat Robert?
I don't know, bro.
Right?
Well, you're Fat Robert, so you
Yeah,
can do it.
but,
You won't have to change your name.
no, yeah. Hey, real quickly.
Yeah, it's not like the guy knows how to sing. so
Hey,
you're
this has
perfect.
nothing. Just because we're talking about the Cure, did you hear what happened with Morrissey the other day?
Oh yeah, he did cancel his thing
Yeah.
because he felt
That was
He
embarrassing.
does that all the time.
Dude, that guy.
He does that all.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. This is what I gotta say about Morrissey. Like every time he's in concert, my dogs howl. But it's all right. I'm
Remind
glad.
everyone about the Tuesday meetup.
Tuesday, Los Angeles people, TCL Chinese Theater, 5:00. Angie Signor, Jody's Corner, Amy Goodhart, Grayson Report, Vito, Atomic Wire. We're gonna be there for a bit, and then we're gonna go downstairs, check out Johnny Depp's star and his footprints, and who knows what else will happen. But we're gonna be going live on Nerd Report and maybe here. So stay tuned. And
Louis, I have a question.
yeah,
How big when you see Johnny Depp's footprints? How big are they? Just a question.
and that will conclude today's Nerd Report.